Some gaming TVS are great, some gaming TVS suck. Today we're going through all the best gaming TVS available in the market today. Let's jump straight into it. Hisense A6G. Look, if you're on a tight budget and still want to game, the Hisense A6G might be your savior or your nemesis. It's got some HDMI 2.1 features like Auto Low Latency Mode and variable refresh rate, but don't expect 4K at 120 Hz, you peasant. The input lag is a bit of a bummer at 48.2 milliseconds, so maybe stick to turn-based RPGs instead of first-person shooters. At least it's got a decent smart TV platform and won't break the bank, so you can spend that extra cash on more games to play on your slightly laggy TV. Samsung S90C. Holy crap, this TV is like the overachiever of the class. It's got a QD-OLED panel with infinite contrast and colors so vivid they'll make your eyeballs dance. It can handle 4K at 144 Hz for PC gaming, so your rig better be up to snuff. The only downside? It doesn't support Dolby Vision because apparently Samsung thinks they're too cool for school. LGC2. This bad boy is like the Swiss Army knife of gaming TVs. It's got 4 HDMI 2.1 ports, supports 4K at 120 Hz, and has a game optimizer menu that'll make you feel like a pro. The response time is so quick you might actually start blaming your own skills instead of input lag when you lose. Just don't game on it 24/7, or you might end up with some burn-in and a very expensive piece of wall art. LGC4. Alright, listen up you pixel-hungry gamers. The LGC4 is here to make your retinas weep with joy. It's got 4K at 144 Hz on all 4 HDMI ports, so you can hook up every damn console and still have room for your overpriced gaming PC. The input lag is so low it's practically non-existent at 9.2 milliseconds in boost mode. Just remember to occasionally look away from the screen, or your family might forget what you look like. Hisense U7K. Gamers, get ready to have your minds blown by this budget-friendly beast. With its 144 Hz refresh rate and AMD FreeSync Premium Pro, you'll be fragging noobs smoother than butter on a hot skillet. The U7K's mini LED backlight and 1000 nits of peak brightness will make your games pop like fireworks on the 4th of July, but watch out for that narrow viewing angle if you're trying to flex on your friends. Samsung QN900A. This 8K monster is like the Godzilla of gaming TVs, crushing everything in its path with its insane 7680 x 4320 resolution. Its Neo QLED technology and bazillion local dimming zones will make your games look so good you might forget to actually play them. Just be prepared to sell a kidney or two to afford this bad boy, and don't expect mind-blowing audio to match those eye-melting visuals. Sony Bravia 7. Sony's bringing the heat with this mini LED marvel, serving up 4K gaming goodness at 120 Hz on 2 of its HDMI 2.1 ports. The Bravia 7's XR image processor will make your games look sharper than a samurai's blade, but you might need to tinker with the settings to unleash its full potential. Oh, and if you're a fan of Google TV, you're in luck. This baby runs smoother than a greased-up penguin on ice. LG G3 OLED. LG's latest OLED offering is so thin it might disappear if you look at it sideways. With its insane brightness levels and perfect blacks, your games will look more realistic than real life, which might be a problem if you're trying to escape reality. Just don't expect to plop this beauty on a stand without shelling out extra cash, because apparently LG thinks we all have art gallery walls to hang our TVs on. Roku Select Series. Alright gamers, buckle up for this budget-friendly beast. With decent contrast and middling HDR brightness, it's like the TV equivalent of a participation trophy. You won't be blown away, but hey, at least you're in the game. The fantastic input lag and great response time make it surprisingly good for gaming, but don't expect any fancy features like variable refresh rate or 120 Hz refresh rate. It's the TV equivalent of a Honda Civic. Reliable, gets the job done, but won't turn any heads at the gaming convention. LGC3, holy crap, this TV is like the Beyonce of gaming displays. With its killer gaming features, excellent color performance, and delightful contrast, it's basically porn for your eyeballs. The C3 offers 4 HDMI 2.1 inputs, making it the go-to choice for hardcore gamers who need to connect multiple consoles and a PC. But watch out, this beauty comes with a hefty price tag that'll make your wallet cry harder than you do when you lose in Fortnite. Samsung S95B. Samsung's back in the OLED game, and they're not messing around. This QD-OLED panel combines class-leading brightness with solid gaming support, making it brighter than your future as a pro gamer. With 4K 120 frames per second support and low input lag, it's like the TV gods heard our prayers and decided to bless us. But beware, this TV is about as subtle as a punch to the face. It's so bright and vibrant it might just melt your retinas if you're not careful. Hisense U8K. Well, look what we have here. A TV that punches way above its weight class. This bad boy boasts a whopping 1,500 nits of peak brightness, making HDR content pop like fireworks on the 4th of July. With its full suite of gaming features, including variable refresh rate support and 2 HDMI 2.1 bandwidth ports that can do up to 4K at 144 Hz, it's like Hisense decided to cram every gaming feature they could think of into this TV. The only downside? Its viewing angle is about as wide as your grandma's patience for your gaming habit, so it's best when viewed head-on. LG B3. Get ready for some serious gaming action with the LG B3, boasting HDMI 2.1 bandwidth on 2 ports and variable refresh rate support that'll make your console weep with joy. This bad boy delivers deep blacks and a near instantaneous response time, perfect for those intense gaming sessions where every millisecond counts. Just don't expect it to light up your room like a supernova. Its SDR brightness is about as impressive as a firefly in broad daylight. LG G4 OLED. The LG G4 OLED is like the Rolls-Royce of gaming TVs, with its jaw-dropping picture quality and more features than you can shake a controller at. It's got a 144 Hz refresh rate that'll make your games smoother than butter on a hot skillet, and a brightness that'll sear your retinas in a good way. But be prepared to sell a kidney or two. This beauty comes with a price tag that'll make your wallet cry. TCL QM8. The TCL QM8 is the underdog that punches way above its weight class, offering killer gaming features without forcing you to take out a second mortgage. With its mini LED backlight and quantum dot technology, this TV serves up colors so vibrant you'll think you've been transported into the game. Just don't expect it to win any beauty contests. Its design is about as exciting as watching paint dry. Sony's Bravia 9 is the new kid on the block, strutting into the gaming TV scene like it owns the place. This mini LED beast boasts incredible HDR performance that'll make your games pop like fireworks on the 4th of July. But before you get too excited, remember that Sony's always fashionably late to the party. It's still missing some gaming features that its competitors have had for ages. LG C1 gamers, prepare to have your minds blown by the LG C1's insane 1 millisecond response time and 120 Hz refresh rate. It's like the TV can read your thoughts before you even press a button. With 4 HDMI 2.1 ports, you can hook up all your consoles and still have room for a toaster, because why the hell not? Just don't stare at static images for too long or you might burn a hole through space-time and your OLED screen. Sony X90L. The Sony X90L is like the overachieving middle child of TVs. It's not the fanciest, but damn if it doesn't try hard. With its full array, local dimming, and high brightness, this LED TV punches above its weight class and might just give OLED a run for its money. It's got a new game menu for quick tweaks, but the input lag is a bit high, so maybe don't use it for competitive Fortnite matches unless you enjoy losing. Vizio Quantum Pro, VQP65C84. The Vizio Quantum Pro is like that friend who's great at parties, but terrible at commitment. It's bright, colorful, and fun, but don't expect it to stick around for the long haul. It's got a 120 Hz panel and variable refresh rate support, which is great for gaming, but only on one HDMI port, because apparently Vizio thinks we're all minimalists now. The local dimming is about as effective as a screen door on a submarine, so maybe keep the lights on while gaming. TCL Q5. The TCL Q5 is the plucky underdog of gaming TVs, offering 120 Hz gaming at 1440p through some black magic fuckery they call resolution halving. It's got incredibly low input lag, so your terrible gaming skills can't be blamed on the TV anymore. Just don't expect it to blow you away with its HDR performance. It's more meh than wow in that department. Sony X93L. This mini LED beast is like the Goldilocks of gaming TVs. Not too expensive, not too cheap, just right for your wallet and your eyeballs. With its 120 Hz refresh rate and variable refresh rate support, you'll be smoother than a buttered penguin sliding down an ice slope. But watch out for that pesky input lag. At 16 milliseconds, it's not terrible, but it might make you curse like a sailor when you miss that crucial headshot. Sony XR95L. Holy crap, this QD-OLED TV is so bright it might burn a hole in your retinas, but in a good way. The colors are so vivid you'll think you've been teleported into a Skittles commercial, and the contrast is deeper than your ex's emotional baggage. But beware, this bad boy comes with a price tag that'll make your wallet weep and a 16.1 millisecond input lag that might make hardcore gamers twitch. Sony XR A80L. This OLED TV is like the middle child of Sony's lineup. It doesn't get all the attention, but it's still pretty damn good. The picture quality is sharper than your grandma's tongue, and the sound is surprisingly kick-ass for a TV. But here's the kicker. It's got a 16.3 millisecond input lag, which is like bringing a knife to a gunfight in the gaming world. Thanks for watching. Even though I doubt it, I hope this video helped you pick a product. Links to all these products will be in the description below. Peace out.